He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Hey, nobody out now.
Batting eighth.
Into the box, Eric Sirota, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eric Sirota is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in the switch hitter, Cody Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No. Striding in once again, Dutch Mann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Arias moves over, and that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Saldana looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Leroy Soria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Digging in, Henry Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Frank Tejada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Alex Whiteside stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Striding in, Bobby Stromer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Eric Sirota.
Batting, third baseman.
And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ray Newberry will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That misses. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit to first. Richardson scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Ready for another chance.
17.
Dutch Mann. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Digging in once again, Cody Pena. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Ready once again, Derek Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one, and that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Come on, guys.
The left fielder,
Into the windup
2,
and the pitch. Leroy Soria is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Altuna's out in front, 4-0. Into the box, Henry Arias. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Arias.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Saldana on the move, 1 away. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, all right, here we go.
And that misses. 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball 4.
Now batting,
Alex Whiteside comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw into 3rd, and he is in there.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. They got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
At the plate, Bobby Stromer and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Eric Sirota stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Digging in now, Ronald Feliz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cody Pena is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
This is on the ground over to first. To his left, Richardson. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Derek Perez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Number 36 will try to get his 4-0 the score tonight. Dutch Man earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate, Russ Jones.
Right fielder, Russ.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
You've got one out right
The
here.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A wave and a miss. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Settling in now, Ken Sasaki. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. To 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Roy Dorta. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Soft liner to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting set.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now batting, Arthur Bloom comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Arthur Bloom is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Saldana is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out.
Hey, here we go.
So stepping in, Brian Garcia, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Garcia.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance. Andres Becerra, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mota is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Russ Jones.
Number 21. Russ
in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Third inning, no score to this point. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Back-to-back sliders in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Courtney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ken Sasaki is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roy Dorta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
First baseman
Arthur Bloom is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Saldana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Jason Crowell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
In there, a base hit. So striding in, Brian Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Andres Becerra stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
Hey, no one down here.
Digging in once again, Russ Jones.
Right fielder.
3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fred Courtney is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound on this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again. Ken Sasaki, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. High pop up.
That's up. You take it. Ball.
Number 61 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Roy Dorta. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Saldana has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Arthur Bloom. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Oswaldo Trujillo will come on and make it. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Ryan Merritt earns his first win of the season. Dutch man to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ronnie Calderon records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. It seems the pitcher is impressed with himself as well. Early on, coaches are sizing up new players' personalities and working to create rapport, which can make coaching easier.